Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, I will show you how to crochet this pretty Christmas tree. One of the 7 in the series of trees made with thick yarn, and that's why fast and easy to crochet. They can become a part of your holiday decor, a tree ornament, or an interesting project to do with kids before Christmas, since these trees can be decorated any way you want. Before we begin, please press the like button if you like my videos, subscribe if you have not yet, and maybe leave a comment. All this helps promote the channel and does not cost you anything. Thank you. The size of your tree will, of course, depend on what you are going to use to make it, what hook you are going to use, and how tightly you crochet. I used this yarn. It's 100% acrylic, 2.5 ounces, 230 yards. And the recommended hook here is 5 millimeters, but I prefer to use my 4 millimeter hook. And the size of all my trees is about 4.25 inches without a loop hanger. The height of your tree will also depend on whether you are going to make a trunk for it. All the trees that I showed before do not have trunks, but trunks are easy to add to any of them, making 2 rows of approximately 6 or 7 single crochet stitches. And it can be done using brown or green yarn. This tree consists of 3 levels, 3 rows in each. It is made using double crochet stitches, and we'll start here at the top with a magic loop in which we'll make 3 double crochets. I'll leave the end of about 8 inches in order to make a loop hanger later. And I'm making a magic loop like this. Now chain 3 instead of the first double crochet, and 2 more double crochets. And close the loop completely. Now, in order to make the tree wider, we are going to make 3 double crochets in the first and the last double crochet of each row. So chain 3 and 2 more double crochets in the same place, in the same stitch. In the middle of these 3 double crochets, I'm making 1, and in the last one 3 again, but this last one is actually 3 chain stitches, so I'm working in the third of those chain stitches. 1, 2, and 3. We have made 7 double crochets. Now chain 3 as the first double crochet, and 2 more in the same space. Now we have 5 double crochets here in the middle, so we are making stitch in stitch, 5 double crochets. And once again in the last double crochet, which is chain 3, we are making 3 double crochets. We have made 11 double crochets and 3 rows. Now we are going to make 4 slip stitches in order to get to the middle here, where we'll start the next level. So insert the hook in the second double crochet from the hook, and in the next, in the next, and in the next. And we are now over this 5th double crochet, where we'll make 3 double crochets. The first is chain 3 and 2 more. Now we won't be working in the last 4 double crochets, so we have only 2 left. We'll make a double crochet in the middle of them and 3 in the last one. 1, 2, 3. 7 double crochets. We'll make 11 in the next row. So 3 double crochets in the first stitch and a double crochet in each of these 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and as usual 3 in the last one, or in this third chain. Eleven double crochets, and there will be 15 in the next one. Once again, we are adding 2 double crochets on each side. So I'm making 3 double crochets and then a double crochet in each of the next 9. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 3 again. Fifteen double crochets, and we have finished the second level. We are going to make 4 slip stitches again. 1 in the second stitch, then in the third, 4th, and the 5th. And we'll start the next level with 3 double crochets. We won't be working in the last 4, and we'll make 3 double crochets in this stitch, so we have 5 to work stitch in stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 double crochets. Now 3 double crochets, a double crochet in each of these 9 stitches, this is the 9th, and 3 in the last one. 1, 2, 3, and we have one more row to make, so 3 double crochets, a double crochet in each of the next 13 stitches, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and the last 3. And that's it. Cut off and weave in this yarn. To make a loop hanger, use a needle and insert the needle somewhere here in the top of the tree. Leave enough yarn for the loop hanger and fix it with a few stitches. And weave in the end of the yarn. In a couple of different directions. If you want to make a trunk for the tree, skip the first 7 double crochets, insert the hook in the 8th, make a single crochet, and then 4 single crochets more, working in this end of thread. and make 2 more rows of single crochets. Five single crochets in each row. You can also make the trunk a little thicker on 7 single crochets, but I think 5 is quite enough here. And that's it. Cut off and weave in the yarn. To decorate this tree, I made a garland and also a little star for the top. I used metallic thread here, but this time I'm going to show the process using cotton thread with just a little metal in it. It's much easier to work with. So first of all, let's make a garland. I'm using cotton thread size 10, so I switched to my usual 1.95 millimeter hook, and I'm making chain 5, and then a slip stitch in the second chain stitch from the hook. A slip stitch. Now chain 5 again, and a slip stitch. Chain 5, a slip stitch in the second from the hook. Chain 5, a slip stitch in the second chain. Chain 5, and a slip stitch. And continue working like this, making chain 5 and slip stitches to make this illusion of little lights on the garland. We have made 5 of them so far. You'll need to make approximately 20 little lights, and after that make chain 3 and cut off the thread. Your garland should be approximately 10 inches long. And it should look approximately like this when finished. Now let's make a star. In one of the previous videos with the green trees, I already showed how to make a star on chain 4. Now let's make a raise a little longer with chain 5. We'll start as the other star with a magic ring. And we'll make 5 single crochet stitches in the ring. Five. A slip stitch in the first of those stitches and one more slip stitch. So we still have 5 stitches. Now chain 5. Insert the hook in the second chain stitch from the hook, make a slip stitch. Make a single crochet stitch in the next one, a half double crochet in the following stitch, and a double crochet. So this star is going to be to have the rays that are a little more like pointy than the other one. Make a slip stitch in the next single crochet, make chain 5, insert the hook in the second one, make a slip stitch, a single crochet, a half double crochet, and a double crochet, a slip stitch in the next single crochet, chain 5, a slip stitch in the second from the hook, a single crochet, a half double crochet, a double crochet, a slip stitch, and repeat this 2 more times. At the end, make a slip stitch in this first slip stitch of the round. I slightly ironed the tree itself, as well as the star and the garland, and then I glued the star and the garland on the tree using a glue gun, but it can be done by hand using a needle and thread. And this is it for today. On my channel, I have lots of other videos showing different projects from very simple, suitable for beginners, to quite elaborate and interesting. Check them out if you want to. For now, thanks for watching this video. Until next time, bye-bye.